What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday evening. Welcome to the third annual Golden Whiskers nominations uh, announcement show. And guys, I am flying by the seat of my pants. I got so much to do, and I hope that I got it all right. We had a crazy day at work today, but I think we got everything ready to go. Hopefully, we're gonna have a good show. Before we start, I saw that our friend Dan put in the chat that one of our thank you, Freddie. Freddie has been a Boom Squad member for 14 months. Thank you, Freddie. That one of our friends, Ace Catfishing, had passed away. And if that's true, I have no way to confirm that, guys. I don't know. I would like to say a quick prayer for that situation. And, like I said, I'm not sure if it's confirmed or not, but Dan said he heard it. So, I believe in the power of prayer, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. Heavenly Father, I want to lift Ace Catfishing up, Lord. He's one of our friends, Catfish community. Lord, if the rumor is true, Lord, we just ask that you be with his family at this tough time, and Lord, we'll miss him, and Lord, we just hope that his heart was with you, Lord, and that he's with you now. And again, if that's not the case, if he's just sick, Lord, we just pray for his healing. But Lord, whatever the case may be, we know you have the best interests in mind. We just thank you for what you're going to do in this situation. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, guys. Um, again, that's a somber note to start the show on, and I just hope that his family's doing well. Let's move on, guys. I want to talk about tonight is again the Golden Whiskers nominations presentation show. If you look in the description of this video, you'll see a couple of things. You'll see the link to vote, which will be live right after the show. It's not live now. You can't even see the nominations because we want you to watch the show. so that will be live right after the show. I'll end this broadcast. I'll go in and I'll unlock it, and you can start to cast your votes for the Golden Whiskers, and that will end on February 1st, guys. So you have less than a month. I have also the links to all of my nomination committee's YouTube pages, whether they have content or not. I just put it up there if I had it. I want to say a huge thank you to my nomination committee. There was 10 of us in total. And I got one here with me right now. I'll bring him up in just a second. But I just wanted to say thank you to all of those people, and I want to thank them right now before we move on. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, the past 2 years have been kind of a building process. The first year, it was just, it was supposed to be just for fun, and it got serious real quick. So I sent out requests for nominations. Give me your videos. Here's the award categories. Corey's, tell me who you want to be nominated. And there was about 50 nominations total. A lot of them were the same. And that was great. Then I compiled those nominations. I had to fill in the blanks where I thought it was what I thought were great nominations, for to fill it out to be 3, per category. And then we put out a vote, and there it was, the vote, and people voted, and it was great. It was an awesome show. It was hosted right here at my house. Then the Catfish Conference came, and Steve Douglas said, "Hey, why don't you bring that show onto the Catfish Conference?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." So last year, as most of you know, 2020, the 2021 awards were held in 2022 at the Catfish Conference in Louisville, Kentucky. It was a huge show. Same format though. I sent out the nominations requests. Those came in a lot more that last year. I didn't have to fill out any blanks, and we had a great awards. But what I started to discover is that there's some people that would get 100 votes, but they never even they voted the same person's name, like Kevin, for every award. So I was like, well, let's make it a little more prestigious. So I got with my buddy Mike Murillo and Tom Owens from LGBASS, who helped me create the Golden Whiskers, and we came up with uh, one person that we thought would join the committee. So it was me, Mike, Tom. We got that person in, and then that person helped us decide the next person. Those people decided to help, or decided the next person until we got 10 people. So here are those people. We met throughout the year, every other month. I think 4 or 5, I think it was 5 times total, to discuss videos that we had seen, videos that we want to nominate. Have you seen this video, Kevin? Josh, have you seen this? This person's doing a great job. So we talked about it for 8 months, 7 months, sorry, 7 months. And we had our final meeting on Friday last week, guys. Friday last week. And we decided the nominees. So here are the people: Josh Dunnigan, the weekend angler; Nic Shealy from SOGO. What's up, SOGO? He's muted right now. He's got conversations going in the background, so he'll join us with his audio here in a minute. We had Mike Murillo, obviously Mike Murillo, who helped me create it. Then we had LGBASS, Tom Owens, who helped create it. Then we chose Josh Dunnigan. I think we told you that. And then we chose SOGO. Mike Irvin is another fellow we chose. He's in all the chats. Great supporter of all channels. Just like Nick here, doesn't really do much content, but is more here to support people and loves just a YouTube fanatic. We had Jeremy Dufault from Creole Catfishing. He decided to slice off a fillet of nominees for us. We had Amy Payne from 3+1 Outdoors. She came and helped us. And then next to last, we had Lizabella Kirkpatrick from Kirkpatrick Outdoors. She was one of the nomination committee. And then the last person is Mike Chavez from Fishing and Cooking with Mike Chavez, and of course myself. So we had 10 committee members. We met for about 7 months, 5 times over 7 months, and we have come up with the best nominees that we could come up with. There, that's the process. Did I explain it okay, Nick? Give me a thumbs up. All right. The format for tonight's show, and thank you for everybody coming in. The show is already going to be long, so I'm going to forgo all the, naming people in there. I'll highlight your comment if it's a question or whatever. But thank you so much. I know the chat is blasting. We're going to get right into it. This is how it works. We had a minimum of 3 nominees per category. Minimum. Most categories, we ended up nominating 4 because we just had some great videos. One category we nominated 5, and that's kind of how we handled it. We had a discussion, whether it was via chat, a group chat, or in a meeting, and said, hey, these people really deserve it. I hate that it's getting knocked out. We can't make a decision between these 2 videos. So that's how we got that going in there. When the awards show is over, when this nomination show is over, you can go in the description, click on the link. You can start voting. The voting will go. You can edit your form, but you can only vote once. You'll have to enter your email, your name, and all that. February 1st, nomination or voting shuts down, and then you don't hear anything until the Catfish Conference. And then that's it. That's when we'll have the award show. Thank you, 2 stands, $2, $2.22. Thank you so much. All right, guys, here we go. And what I'm also going to do is I have banners for awards that I don't need to show a video for. And then we have videos, just little clips of the videos of the video, the awards that need videos to select them. Whew. All right. I see everybody but Nick left me out here to hang to dry. I invited all the committee members. I'm just picking. All right, here we go. The first award is the Blue Cat Award. And here are the nominees. Now, the Blue Cat Award is decided not because it's necessarily the biggest blue cat or the best, doubling it and giving it to a friend. Thank you, buddy. 444. It could be how they caught it. It could be a PB, special blue catfish. It doesn't have to be the biggest one. So if you say mine was bigger than that, it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. We got another one. Guys, we're not going to get to the show. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for all the content. Love it. Thanks again. Thank you, Austin. Good to see you again, man. All right, here we go. The Blue Cat Award nominees are Chat Cats Fishing, Hooks and Hammocks, 1 Ton Fishing Club, and Hooked Catfish. So congratulations. Those are the nominees. Thank you, Freddie, for the 888. Appreciate that. They're doubling it. So I do have the videos for these, and so we're going to show the videos. The Chat Cat, we're just going to show a quick clip, and that's it, guys. So Chat Cats was an 88-pounder from the bank.
That is a toad.
This is the biggest fish I've ever seen caught.
Okay, we got clear the deck.
Nick, can you hear the
Oh my
sound on that?
gosh. I'm going to say this one's like
Nick,
80 pounds. I'm serious. Circle hook.
Barely hooked.
Nope, he's hooked really good. Dude.
That is not even real.
That's a tub.
Oh my goodness, Joe. Look
James,
at this fish.
I can't move him.
That's a big
This
one.
is the biggest fish I've ever seen.
And guys,
Oh, well.
Look how big that sucker is.
barrel swivel, Carolina rigged with a 6-ounce lead
All right,
sinker
sounds great.
with
Thank you.
40-pound main
All right,
line.
the next one was Hooks and Hammocks. This was Chris's new PB. It was I think 90-pound is what he called it. I'm going to get to the fish here so you can see it. There's him netting it. And I'll get to where he's holding it. Oh, I went too far.
Back and forth.
There you go,
Couldn't get the
guys.
block in. I'm gonna put him back.
All right. The next one was 1 Ton Fishing Club.
I
Art
literally just went live.
was down at the dock.
All right.
He was down at the dock. Tom Owens
can you
plays,
get a
Tom and
picture of that? I know
Michelle's,
you got
and they
video,
caught the
right?
new dock record. I believe it was
Of that thing
92
next to Art.
pounds.
Oh,
That
man,
thing was a
please
mock.
somebody come in here.
And he went live that night. And as you can see, there's comments scrolling on the side from people that were there. I was in bed, because I had to adult the next day.
More? Yeah, dude.
That's
There it
You
is.
said it was 48.
That was a big
49,
one.
sorry.
And Art is a
Yeah, I
huge
don't
dude.
know
I've met Art. Okay. So the next one was hold on a second. I got lost for a second. I got lost. Hooked Catfish. Hooked Catfish was the next one. Sorry, guys. And this one was very interesting because the blue cat ate another blue cat.
It's a blue cat. It's a blue cat.
It's probably a 70-pound
He
blue
ate a
cat
big
with a
one.
5-pound blue
Dude.
cat in his mouth.
All right, guys, it is time to go to Tennessee. We
Isn't
got
that
a 10.5
crazy?
hour drive. Taking that.
When you got both hands in the fish's mouth and the fish's tail flopping,
We're about to come.
that's
And
That's crazy.
that's a
isn't it?
big fish.
Oh man. So there you go. There's your Blue Cat nominees. Thank you guys for the content.
I'm coming.
All right, Nick's
Aubrey.
gotta go someplace. All right. Next is our Flathead nominees. Again, just like the Blue Cat. Yep, I'm trying to keep up with chat too, guys. So thank you all in there. If I missed something, I'm sorry. The Flathead nominees, again, not necessarily a the biggest flathead in the world, but it could be how they caught it or the situation. So the Flathead nominees for 2022 are River Certified, Jeremy's Tournament Cats, and Kayak Catfish. Kayak Catfish. I'm gonna mute you there, Nick. So 3 great ones, and I have the videos queued up here. This is the Flathead from River Certified.
Yeah, just leave him in the water.
I think, well, I had it queued
All
up
right.
on the.
He just pooped everywhere. As long
Here
as
it
it
is.
doesn't poop on my dog, I think we'll be okay.
So the great thing about this
20
video is
20
that
some hours
it's called what
trying to get my
flathead,
first
what
early
fishing for
season
flatheads
flathead
really
of the
like,
year,
and he spent
and
over 20 hours looking
I
for a
ain't-
flathead.
I ain't complaining. I'm just putting perspective on it.
So these fish
glad I had
take
my good
time.
luck charm, Woody.
All right, the next one was Jeremy's tournament cats. This was
Tuesday.
actually live with a friend of his. They caught more flatheads than this, but that's one of them. And then they got another one. Check that out, guys. Isn't that an awesome double? Who wouldn't want those two flatheads in the boat? All right, next is the flathead from Catfish. I hooked a sumo size flathead.
Small chunk of skipjack. Get that camera just right. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby, it's a golly whopper.
Yeah.
There you go. JG Hill said flatheads are king.
That's what I came out here, buddy. That's what I want to get, and I got him.
He got him.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
All right, we're going to move right along, guys. Congratulations to Jeremy's tournament cats, hooked river certified, and it's right here in front of my face, kayak catfish. All right, here we go. Next one. This is the Channel Cat nominees. Channel Cat nominees are Hooked Catfish, Fishing with JBT, and Fish on Luke. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. These are also some great fish. I've never even seen channel cats this big. So I also have the videos for these. Let's cue it up. This is the hooked catfish. Video title is, "It took me 30 years to catch this catfish." I think you said it was over 30 pounds in the video. Look at that sucker.
Yeah. First fish PB came out here.
He said first fish PB. So that is his personal best channel cat. That is amazing. Wow.
Oh my God.
The next one is from Fishing with JBT. This is from his video, my top best 4 catches in 2022. I believe this was gonna be the lake record. I think it should have went to the end. Where he's got the fish in the daylight. There we go. Yeah, that was a channel, Uncle G. Here's our buddy JBT. And the guy said that they couldn't weigh it, they couldn't verify or certify it at the time, and there he was going to have to hold it for a couple more days. And JBT said, "Now I'm gonna let him go because I want him to live." There's JBT. Congratulations, buddy. All right, and the next one is Fish on Luke. Miss Tara.
What is going on? Welcome back.
Caught
to
this fish.
Today,
I
final
had
day,
it queued
day
up.
3,
Dad,
giant
burn it.
channel
Here it goes.
catfishing. Official weight, I don't know, official scale, giant.
25 pounds or more.
All right, Tara, 25.
Look at that.
What, 25.48 or 28? Whatever. Yeah, 28. Giant fish.
Another
We're gonna
awesome
get this
channel
back.
cat.
37 inches long, 22.5-inch girth, giant fish.
Giant
let's do it.
fish. Awesome, guys. Well, congratulations to Tara and Luke from Fish on Luke, JBT, and Hooked Catfish. Those are some awesome fish. What's the biggest channel you ever caught, Nick?
The best one I've caught was about 3 foot long. He's the one that made me buy a scale.
Yeah.
Because I've caught him. There's a video of I'm holding him up. He's nipple to my knee brace, and I ballparked him about 14, and then I caught one that he was bigger.
My biggest was probably about 12 pounds.
The one I caught was a big one.
All right, guys, we're moving on. Our international channel nominees don't have any videos with them, but here are the nominees. Martin S. UK. He, I think he supports just about every channel in the catfish community. I think
Thank
everybody
you,
on the
dude.
committee was like, he is everywhere. He is everywhere, so well deserving. And then our next one is Rich and Leo over in, I think they're over in the UK. You got Fishing with Carl. Used to be Carl and Alex, I believe. And then Local Marks Fishing. Those are our international channels. Next, we have our live talk shows. Live talk show. Make sure I hit the thumbs up, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get this shared out there so more people come in. I'm not sure how many thumbs up we have, but I'm sure we can get more. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, Hook Catfish. Welcome to the stream. Okay, guys, the next one is the live talk show nominees. Live talk show nominees. And the nominees are Catfish Weekly, Muskrat Adventures with Muskrat and Creole, The Bait Shop, and the Catfishing Crappie Podcast. And this is going to be tough for all of them because they're all friends. So a little friendly competition never hurt anybody. But obviously, Catfish Weekly's been on for 8 years. Muskrat's been going strong for 2 years. And here recently with Creole, they've had some awesome shows. The Bait Shop's been going on for about 2 or 3 years. And then you got Catfish and Crappie, same thing, 2 or 3 years. Mark does a great job. Just different ideas. You got Catfish Weekly, the OG. You got Muskrat, which is mostly about education, and then you got the Bait Shop, which isn't about anything, which makes it fun. It's about whatever you want to talk about. And you got Catfish and Crappie, which is more of a podcast style, interview type style show. So great selections. The committee did an awesome job considering these people. So congratulations, everybody. This is a new award for this year. We split up the live talk show and the live fishing because they're two totally different kinds of streams. So we split that up. And thanks for the committee as well for helping me make those decisions to split stuff up, make new awards. It's not always easy. Next, we have the live fishing show nominees. Now, I know there's a lot of live. We will have a TikTok award on here later, but the Golden Whiskers are about YouTube. Maybe in the future we'll do more TikTok awards, but because when we started, we had already made all the awards. So this is only YouTube live streams. The live stream fishing show nominees are El Gato Azul, Danny Stone Outdoors, Pontoon Jody, and Stand Day. El Gato is a little bit newer on the scene. Catches tons of big fish. Him and his boy Action Jackson are out there tearing it up in Texas. Danny Stone is like live every day. Like fishes like every day of the year, I think, and never ever stops. He can hold a conversation and he'll talk with everybody in chat and just it's just a good education, or not educational. Well, yeah, I guess educational, entertaining show. Pontoon Jody's got her Thursday night flathead challenges, been going on for a while, very consistent. And then Stand Day, just about every Sunday, and even moves aside for other tournaments and stuff to help out the community. So, man, the chat is going crazy. All right. We're moving on. Best fish fight of the year. I can't even read chat, guys. It's going so fast. And I like it. No problem. Best fish fight nominees: Hooks and Hammocks, Action Jackson on El Gato Azul, Snake River Catfish Slayer, and River Certified. Congratulations, y'all. And I do have the videos for these. So, Hooks and Hammocks was the one we saw earlier. And that was Chris's. Did I even put this up? No. That's Chris's PB fish. He fought this thing for probably about, I don't know, 10 minutes in the video. Maybe not 10 minutes. Doesn't matter. He fought it, and it was a good fish. Yeah, I know there's a button for slow chat, but I'm fine with it going fast. You guys are excited, and I love it. I love that we have so many people in here watching. So we've seen this video, so I'm gonna cut that one. Congratulations, Chris, on that one. Then we have the Action Jackson. I think this is the video where he catches the lake record.
On this episode of Oh God to Azul T.
Yep. I gotta find it again. Here we go. And actually, the funny part about this is that I think Jackson dropped the pole in the water, and Dad had to get it. He got the planer board and was able to get the rod back. So that was awesome. You got the junior lake record. It was a good fish fight. Of course, I'm not going to play the whole video, but I'll show you the fish here. Dad was really excited. There it is.
Look at Jackson's fish, y'all.
Great fish. You guys make sure you go watch these videos on the voting form. The links are all on the voting form, so you don't even have to go. You don't even have to go to search out the videos. They're already there. All right, the next one is the Snake River Catfish Slayer Sturgeon Catch. So those of you familiar with Golden Whiskers know we had a sturgeon catch last year, and we got another sturgeon nominee in this year. And this is a beast. I think it's like 7 feet long. Even tagged me in it so I'd see it. There's a good shot right there. He's got a lot of good shots here where he's fighting that big fish. So, again, just want you guys to go check these videos out. Make sure before you vote, and unless you've already seen the video, you already know who you want to vote for. But let me see if I can get to the where the fish is in. Look at all the he's putting his back all in that thing. There you go. There it is right there, guys. I won't spoil it for you. You need to go watch it. All right, and then River Certified. He was throwing a small bait out to catch channel cats, I believe. And he ended up catching, and it was on his cats and carp rod, Whisker Secret Carps and Cat rod.
State record.
And he ended up catching a giant
He's just
flathead
the
on it.
toughest flathead I may have ever hooked in my life.
I believe he said this was 10-pound braid. Hey, look who it is. It's Miss Amy Payne.
Hey, y'all.
How you doing?
Good. How are y'all tonight?
Good. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, I would have been here sooner. I had a meeting. I got
That's
here
all right.
as soon as I could.
You're a busy woman.
Nah.
But anyway, he fights this fish for a good long time. Light line, light rod.
Really easy. What a porker. I like it.
That wasn't the fish. That was a later fish.
Other things.
He caught a flathead on that one, didn't he? Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
I was like, no, this is the wrong video.
Look at the head.
Look at
on
that,
this
guys.
thing. Oh my god.
Shoot, that could have even been flathead of the year
not a
right
state
there.
record. I don't know. As long as that fight went, I wondered.
Mike
but
Murillo
there's a
said he
lot of
fought it for
current,
89
pretty good
minutes.
amount of current and
Wow.
battling amount of snaps.
And Mike would know. He's a River Certified fanboy. All right. Well, how you been, Amy?
Hey.
Just busy?
What's up, Nick? I have been. It's been the busiest season, I think, of my life, but it's good. I think I'm at the end of it now, so I lived through it. It's good. I'm just glad to be on here with y'all tonight.
We're glad you're here, too. All right, we're down to dynamic duos. Dynamic duos. The nominees are Chris and Telly from Hooks and Hammocks, Luke and Tara from Fish on Luke, Hagen and Landon Grubbs from Hagen Grubbs Fishing, and Larry and Cody. You know them, don't you?
I've heard of those guys from somewhere.
And just to let y'all know, there are some nomination committee members that did get nominated, but they didn't nominate themselves. So just to put that out there, and if anybody wants to argue that, they can argue it. And we'll definitely back that up. I got video evidence. But congratulations, Chris and Telly. They're traveling the country together all the time, fishing together all the time. Great husband and wife combo. Luke and Tara been tearing it up for a long time as friends, but now they film a lot more videos together, so you get to see them fishing more together. And then Hagen and Landon, father-son team, and then another father-son team, Larry and Cody. Great job, guys. Congratulations, y'all. Community servant nominees. These people were nominated because they are definitely donating their time, money, their mostly time and money, but their resources sometimes too, to help the community out however they can. But mostly they give a lot of time. So we're going to go ahead and show you those nominations. Community Servant Award nominees are Freddie from Freddie's Outdoor Adventures, Mr. John Parker from Real Time Catfishing, and then Chad and D Fields from Fields to Water. Great nominees. And guys, if y'all want to add anything, I'm just kind of giving the overview of some of our selection criteria. But Freddie, you guys know he's done a lot of awards for people. He's given gifts to people just out, the kindness of his heart. He goes out of his way to help people out. Always supporting everybody. He's in every chat that he can, and he's trying to improve the catfish community. John Parker, he's probably, other than Chad, he's one that people love to make fun of, and he takes it like a champ, and he gives it back. But he's got a heart of gold, and most recently he's done a lot of thumbnails for people, and just doing all kinds of servants type stuff. And then Chad and D, they were selected because Chad always gets picked on, and we felt like he needs to be. No, I'm just kidding. No, Chad and D run these tournaments, these online tournaments, and every dollar that's donated, they donate to charity. So and Chad, I feel like Chad would give you the shirt off his back if he needed to. So yeah, Danny said you guys are making it impossible for me to pick. That means we did a good job. Anything to add, y'all?
Definitely all of those are, that's going to be hard. All of those are definitely worthy of being nominated. I couldn't pick, so. I don't know.
Yeah. Fishing and stuff said I had to jump on to vibe you a thumb up. Thank you, buddy. Next, we got Spouse of the Year nominees. They're all females this year, but doesn't have to be females. But we'll go by how they got selected and everything. But just supportive spouse. It's always there supporting their, in this case, their husbands in their fishing adventures. These nominees are Michelle Welsh. She's got a YouTube channel called It's All Mine. And then she supports her husband, Tom, from LGBASS. Telly Lee from Hooks and Hammocks. Tara Blackburn from J-Dog's Going Fishing. If anybody can put up with J-Dog, they deserve it. They deserve it. And then last but not least, the original winner of the Spouse of the Year Award, Miss D Fields. Again, if anybody can put up with Chad, no, she's definitely, adds to the content of the show. So does Tara, catches big fish. Michelle's, from what I hear, is an amazing chef and always cooks for people that come up to visit. And Telly is always out there supporting Chris and also now catching big fish too. Anything to add? Nope, nothing to add. All right. Okay, that's fine.
I think again, every one of those ladies. I'm surprised that no men were nominated.
Yeah. I mean, man, you got to step up.
That's it.
I will, baby.
The female game is strong. The guys, I don't know where you at. Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, there are more catfishing YouTube channels that men are the main character in.
Yeah.
So I mean, it does make sense that there's more females, but maybe next year. There were some males nominated last year. I think there was one nominated last year. 3+1 Outdoors said my wife should have nominated me. Who's he talking about? You should have nominated me.
He's over here in the room with me. I'm gonna throw something at him. Tell him, Nick. Tell him.
You're muted, Nick. Go ahead.
Larry, your wife's much better than you.
I knew there's a reason I loved you, SOGO.
Oh man. All right, so now we're going to the Boat of the Year nominees. Boat of the Year. This is just decided the people, the nomination committee. Now we also I did forget to mention this. I did put out a survey for the general public to give us suggestions. Now we only had 46 people fill it out. And a lot of those were friends of the first person that filled it out, and they sent it to other people to fill it out. And we had some interesting, didn't we have some interesting entries? Like the hunt for Larry Hoggins and stuff like that. I don't know what that was, but we had like just silly stuff. But we did take those fan suggestions into mind and actually help make decisions on a lot of these. So let's see, stepping my game up. It's my second year on YouTube. Nice. All right, and y'all, if you see anything in chat that I need to say, let me know. We're on Boat of the Year, and those nominees are Chris Souders, El Gato Azul, and Steve Douglas. Congratulations, guys. We thought these boats just were like the epitome of catfishing. Like, you need a machine like this to be at the top of your game. That's kind of how those are selected. And I have pictures of those. Yes, this book has pictures. Here's Chris Souders. That's his protege from Sea Arc. You have the War Machine from El Gato Azul. It's a center console there. Got the monster rod holders on the back. And then you got the monster rod holder boat. That thing is a tank. Mm-hmm. That thing is crazy. But there you go. There are the three. I'm trying to read chat. I think we're good. There's a lot of people saying hello to each other. Thank y'all for coming in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. All right, next. The Innovator of the Year nominees. So these nominees were selected because they are constantly pushing the innovation, the new ideas in the YouTube catfishing community. So that's why they were nominated. And again, we had a lot of fan suggestions, and we had a lot of nominees here on our committee. So those are the Fishing Magician 2.0, Fishing and Stuff, and the Weekend Angler. Congratulations, you three. The Fishing Magician, he's definitely stepped up his game. He moved from the East Coast almost to the West Coast, found new fish to target, is doing new camera techniques, fishing underwater cameras, new baits, all kinds of stuff, just pushing the envelope. Fishing and Stuff, you don't really need to say much. It's honestly trying to push the envelope, create new hacks, and try to make fishing better for all of us. And then the Weekend Angler, fabricating, installations, all that stuff. The tournament he created, the Tacticat, is innovating, pushing to the next level. What do you guys think? Anything you want to add?
All three you can pick up so much, by watching all three of those. Again, great nominees.
Awesome. Yeah, people.
Yes, SOGO.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like any of those three, if you watch their channels, you're going to pick up something new that there's a chance you haven't seen before. And if you have seen it, there might be a different twist on what you have seen. So you might just, all three of them, I agree with all three. I mean, it's phenomenal.
And one of the things that was unique about our last meeting is that we would definitely have like I think we had like 5 or 6 different nominees in some categories. And once we saw the other nominees, some of us said, And I know I'm saying that because SOGO, you just reminded me. Like SOGO in one of them, he said, "Oh no, I like those three better, so I'm gonna take my nominee off." So that's how we kind of fed off each other. The more brains in, we just got, I'm trying to not to notice negative stuff in chat, but we put our brains together and we decided, hey, we like what you said about this, and so we actually had a discussion about the videos, and this is why I chose this. And so we were able to converse and have a conversation and pick the best ones I think that we could. So great job, y'all. Congratulations. Style Award. Okay. Thank you, Josh. Style Award is kind of a weird category. Uh, but the way I put it is everybody kind of has their own way of filming videos, and some of them make you excited, some of them make you like sit on the edge of your seat, and some of them you just laugh at. And so I think everybody has their own style, and some stick out more than others. So it's kind of a hard category to nominate from, but this is what we come up with. The nominees are real-time catfishing. Who doesn't like John Parker and Dana Parker, going back and forth, and the rent-a-fish and all this other stuff, and it's just a lot of fun entertainment, and whether they catch a fish or not, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna have a great time. No Real Loss. They do a Thursday night live, I think once a month now. They moved mostly to TikTok, but they're still on YouTube, and they do one once a month on YouTube, and it's just so fun. They've come up with the blue versus red. So I believe that Steven is blue and Bex is red, and who's going to win tonight, blue or red? It's just fun, and that's a great style, man. And then Bobcat, the suspenders, man. I mean the shorter fellow with the suspenders with the country accent catching giant fish. I mean, who doesn't love that? Amy's laughing. Why are you laughing, Amy?
I love Bobcat.
He's a funny guy. He's a fun-loving guy. And
he is a funny guy. But I love Bex and and I love all of them. And John and Dana, I love them all. So definitely, again, I know I've said it a couple of times. Again, great nominees. All have three completely different styles.
That's right.
But the style that they have, all three of them, work their style well. So
that's right.
There's a craft to it.
That's right. All right, let's keep on moving. Take down the year nominees. So these have videos that go with them, and I haven't had a chance to queue them up, but we'll get them. It speaks for itself. The biggest and baddest takedowns that we could find, and we took a lot of these suggestions from the general public. So here they go. Greenwell Fishing, Hooks and Hammocks, Kayak Catfish, and River Certified. Congratulations, you guys. There's 4 nominees for you. I'll get these videos queued up real quick. Let's see. Greenwell Fishing. He's got his typical down rods down, and anybody who's seen Greenwell Fishing knows what I'm talking about. He's got those down rods, and when they hit them, man, they slam them down. So here we go. I'm going to put the link in here. Perfect. Boom. Buried that rod. He's got We Will Rock You in the background. I don't know if everybody can hear that. That's a vertical format. That was one of his shorts. So there's that one. I'll let that play as I queue up the next one. This one is Hooks and Hammocks. Actually, we already saw that one, but the takedown is what we're focusing on this award. All right. We'll go to the beginning. Or wherever we see that takedown anyway. I think I had it queued up and I just ruined it. Don't you hate it when you do that?
Both of them came on bluegill, but this one's a blue.
All right, so that was the fish before the big one.
Very big. We're after the bigger ones than this. Stay tuned. Let's see what
Stay tuned. Here you go. You see that planer board out there? That's why it was nominated. And all of us agreed that seeing a planer board shoot out like that from the side is just adrenaline pumping. And then as you saw, it was a 90-pound catfish when he brought it in. The next one was kayak catfish. He's obvious, if those of you who watch his channel knows he fished from a kayak. This rod gets slammed.
Cut bait's going down.
Tips in the water.
Okay.
He can't
That's
get it out the
another
rod
one.
holders, pulling drag.
Let's pull some drag right there.
Still
Okay.
pulling drag.
Let's do
So
it.
that
y'all.
was that
Round
one.
two.
And then
Round
River
two.
Certified
Listen here,
was fishing for blue cats, and actually was talking to his wife on the phone when this one happened. Boom. And that was an angry takedown. I'll play that one more time. Boom. Surprised it didn't break that rod in half.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. There are the takedowns. Did I get all of them? Yep. There are the takedowns of the year. Thanks for everybody for sticking with us. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. We're going as quickly as we can. We know you're ready to vote. All right, here we go. Friends of Catfishing nominees. This was a new award last year that definitely needed to happen. We recognize these companies, these in the catfish community that support our channels, whether it's just by watching or sharing out, or they provide prizes for tournaments, not only just for online tournaments like we do, but also like actual tournaments going to Cabela's King Cat Classic. They provide money or prizes for those. So the support is what we're looking for, and these companies are definitely an awesome representation of that support. This is again the Friends of Catfishing Award nominees. Once again, you got Uncle Lou's Tackle, Catfish Clothing, Monster Rod Holders, and Catch the Fever. Before I say anything, Amy, do you want to put anything in? No, I don't take everything. I just realized that I'm asking you to say anything after I've already explained it all.
Well, I think you've said it all already. What do you want me to say?
I know. I'm like, come on, Cal.
No, again, I know I keep saying it over and over, but really, this community has some great support. And it's not limited to just, these individuals here.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't think of anybody in this community that's not benefited from these guys in one way or the other. So,
yeah. And just to go through, just to reinforce what I said, Uncle Lou, Lee Reed has donated rods for channel giveaways, tournaments. Just all kinds of stuff. Catfish Clothing, really don't need to say anything. Sorry for burping. I'm drinking soda. But just from the hats or the shirts and everything, they've sponsored the Golden Whiskers the past 2 years. So every winner has gotten a piece of Catfish Clothing in addition to their award. You go to any big catfishing tournament, Catfish Clothing is going to be there. You go to any catfish conference, whether it's in Kansas City or Louisville, Catfish Clothing's there. They basically branded catfishing not just as a sport, but as kind of a lifestyle.
mm-hmm.
So they're like inundated and just in the mix. And Chris, the owner, and I see Catfish Clothing in chat, welcome. But he's got his hand on the pulse, and he was one of the first. They were one of the first companies, Uncle Lou as well, to get into the sorry, I keep getting distracted by chat. Get into the YouTube marketing, saying, hey, these guys and girls are reaching out and getting people interested in what they're doing. So, let's support them. Let's get our product out there. So, Monster Rod Holders, I mean, been around forever. Steve and the team have sponsored tournaments. I think they had their own tournament, Captain Jack's, I believe. But you ask Steve for anything, and he's gonna provide it. Not only that, but just the Catfish Conference. They number one sponsor of that, and then you got Catch the Fever. They're always giving back to the community, whether it's for the breast cancer rods. They definitely support tournaments. They're at every big tournament. They're always at these conferences. What else can you say about them? So 4 awesome companies. The owners are fantastic. I've met all of them. Can't say a bad thing about any of them. I haven't met Lee in person, but I've met him online, I guess. But definitely a great dude. All right. Moving on. Product of the Year nominees. Again, just products in the catfish community that we took suggestions for and the nomination crew picked. Takedown Rod Holders, FOA double Y rods, and Hellcat rods. What do you think about those selections? Nick left you, so you're my only.
Oh, he did. I was
co-host.
here reading it. You were talking to me. Yeah. So I keep saying the same thing over and over.
Takedown Rod Holders are new on the scene.
They are, and but I think they've become widely popular very fast. And I've heard nothing but great things about them. And I don't know that much about the double Y rods.
Yeah, that's the freshest on the market. But we had a lot of input. You saw the fan suggestions.
Yeah.
I think it more goes towards, the fact that Freddie really believes in a new product and he put all of his effort into it and just went hardcore on it.
Absolutely. And there's not a doubt in my mind, even though I don't know that much about it, that Freddie, I know him as a person. I've had the opportunity to meet him, several times. I know he's put his whole heart and determination, drive, everything, blood, sweat, tears. And so, I mean, I could, without having one or having one in my hands, I can tell you with a certainty that, that's top quality. And all of them are. So.
Yeah. And then the Hellcat rods, I mean, you can't get on YouTube without seeing one.
Right.
They're all over the place. Hellcat. Yeah, I used to have a couple. I went to the Anvil rods now, but great rods. I mean, they're coming out with, I think they came out with 2 colors this year, 2 extra colors. So yeah, I mean, they're just 3 great companies. And not much else you can say. It's going to be hard. And I'm glad that people in chat, I have seen that, and I love seeing that comment. You guys have made this impossible to pick. And I love that. I don't want it to be easy. Like, oh yeah, this person shouldn't even be in the category with this person. You can't. I'm sure somebody can say that.
Yeah, I've not seen a ringer yet. Like, this is going to be like, everybody's going to be on the edge of their seat. Like,
and you'll see later on. I mean, I'm talking to the chat now, but you'll see chat like later on. You'll see like the bigger YouTube channels get more recognition because they are like creator type awards. And as you get bigger and the longer you do it, the better you get at it. And so that's kind of where that went. But I love seeing new companies like Takedown Rod Holders and FOA rods come on. And then you still get the recognition of, Catch the Fever, Monster Rod Holders, Catfish. So I think we're doing a good job so far. Blooper of the year, probably the funnest one. There were tons of these. I mean, from January 1st, there were people posting on the Facebook side, blooper. I was like, this is going to be crazy to pick from, but here they are, and we'll queue up the videos as well. Greenwell Fishing, hooks and hammocks, and real-time catfishing. Can you guess which one is it? No. I'm sure everybody in chat can guess. Let's see. Blooper of the year. Here we go. Let me cue up Greenwell. This poor fella, man. It's actually not Mike that has the blooper, but it's on his channel, so he gets the credit for it. And actually, Steve won last year with somebody that had a blooper on his channel. So, all right, here we go. Let me see. This is Greenwell Fishing, Blooper of the Year nomination.
My glasses too. I got it. See if you can grab them down there. On your side. Oh no! Oh great!
You know what? Last year's winner went in the water.
Yeah.
So Greenwell
glasses
might
too.
have a chance.
I got it. See if you can grab them down there. On your side. Oh no! Oh great!
Oh, great.
My glasses.
I don't know who that guy was, but I bet that he probably hasn't been back fishing with Mike yet. Oh, man. All right, here's the next one. Hooks and Hammocks. It's called Huge Catfish Slaps Beautiful Wife. So we'll put that here in the search bar.
Oh, freaking amazing. I love it. He's going to smack you in the face.
And then, boom. She called it.
It.
She called it, guys. It slapped her in the face. All right, next one. This one, if you don't belly laugh at this one, there's something wrong with you. You get your pulse checked. This is real-time catfishing, guys.
Come up here and get the shade. Hey, what the world? I don't know. Did you see it? I missed it.
He went to go set a hook on a fish,
No, Tilly.
and he went back in the water, or back in the chair. Now, see, he's already like leaned back.
Look at that.
Like he's already doing something he
Way back there.
shouldn't do. And
No,
then,
back there.
and I guess he's got the rod in his hand because he's about to he's getting taps or something.
You come up here and get the shade. Hey, what the world?
Now,
I don't know. Did
Now,
you
listen.
see it? I missed it.
John claims that he was setting the hook. But after watching that several times, as I have, I think John was just falling back in the chair and pulled the rod so he can say that he was setting the hook.
I never saw the rod go down. I'm just saying. The funniest part to me about that video, though, is Dana. She's so surprised. She says, "What in the world?" Just, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Oh, all right. Parody video nominations. New category last year. Real-time catfishing again. Green Machine Outdoors. Two Stands Fishing. The Weekend Angler and Epic Catfish. Hey, look who we got.
Hey.
You say his name and he shows up.
You got to say it 3 times and I show up. I'm like Beetlejuice.
All right. Well, let me cue these up. You can tell us how's your day been, man?
It's been busy.
I bet. It seems like it.
Yeah, we've been real busy today. So.
All right. Here is real-time catfishing. This is Rent-A-Fish. And I'm not going to play the whole thing. John put a lot of work into this.
Hello, is this Rent-A-Fish? Yes, it is, sir. How may I help you? Well, sir, I'm getting ready to go fishing, and just in case they ain't biting, I'd like to rent a couple of real big catfish, please. Sir, would that be blue catfish, channel catfish, or flathead catfish, please? I believe I'll take 2 big blue catfish over 50 pounds. And one.
So that was a great video, and please go when you vote. Like I said, the links are right by the selection. So you just click on the link. You can watch the video. You can come back to the form, and if it works right, I put a lot of work into it, so hopefully it works right.
but you come back and then you can vote. So go watch all these videos if you hadn't seen them all the way through.
Goober Gang, you were in for a treat today. We have 11 YouTube anglers here ready to share some tips and tricks with you. Let's see what they have to say.
Here, it's probably my net. Don't leave home without it. I love to use it as a live well. There's a proper way of doing it, and that is make sure you extend the handle all the way when you're using it. I'm going to show you why here in a second.
That's actually good advice.
Watch your net, folks.
That's a
Throw it in and you catch fish with it. You're going to catch some fish.
There you go. Brian B. adding some advice.
Brian B. Catfish again. And today I'm going to show you how to properly use this. See that? This is how you use the anchor. Throw it in and you catch fish with it. You're going to catch some fish. I'm telling you.
You guys got to go.
So
through this
that's
whole
how
thing.
Brian.
You know, you even got.
Well, I know that I'm already learning.
You got backwards fishing going on, reverse catfishing.
The bail's open on that rod.
Here you go.
We're going to do it all different this time. Old school. Yeah.
Old school.
We're going to just do it all totally
Through the
different
rod
this
and
time.
reel in.
We're going to do, it's called reverse catfishing. Wait a minute. The bail's open on that rod. We got to get
So definitely a funny video. Go check that one out. It's a good one. Dan put a lot of time into that. Two stands fishing. Stand Hog Day, I believe is what it's called.
Today is February 2nd, 2022 on the beautiful James River. We are awaiting the arrival of the Stand Hog. We've been waiting to see if it's going to be springtime fishing or are we stuck in the frozen tundra? Hopefully he shows up. Wait, I think I hear something in the woods. What is it? I hear some rustling.
Stand Hog. I'm going to get to the funniest part.
Or is it stuck in the tundra? Oh.
There he goes.
Oh my goodness. It's time for spring, everybody. It is spring fishing.
It's spring fishing time.
Love it.
And we have 5 of these because who doesn't like to laugh, right? So we decided to add an extra nomination because there were 5 that really were awesome. Most recently, Josh and his family just created this one. I'm going to get to the funniest part. It's Caitlin over here writing her note.
Dear Santa. Oops, I mean Lyle.
Dear Santa, I mean Lyle.
I have been a
She did a
very
great job
good
filming
girl
that
this
too with
year.
you.
She did an awesome job.
John, leave my stuff alone, you dum-dum.
Great music too. Like it sounds serious. But I know it did have a serious undertone, but definitely had a lot of good humor in that, and she was just fantastic. And then you got Epic Catfish. Don't get old, guys. This is his message in this video.
Captain's Log, March 28, 2022. When I was young, they always told me
He's
it's hell
picking up an
getting
anchor,
old.
casting the rods.
And at 53, I believe every word. Especially with a
Like
devastating
the Highlander
shoulder
video,
injury.
but with the fishing
I
rod.
began to wonder if I could throw a cast net, toss an anchor, or even cast a donkey bait into the depths after my beloved.
I can't watch it all because I'll sit here and laugh the whole time. Oh, all right. What do you guys think of those videos?
Okay, no.
I think that's going to be the toughest category that anybody has.
You think so?
So hard. Yeah.
Oh man. And you know, he's got that voice and he's doing it in the style of his videos where it's like it's real. Just like yours, you know, Josh, yours had the real undertones with the music. Like you think, oh man, we're gonna see a really well, it is a well edited video, but serious video. And then he's like throwing an anchor and Highlandering the
I like that one.
Oh, go watch the whole thing. Epic said that's a tough category to pick. Yes, sir. Whew. All right, moving on. Best new talents. These are people that, as far as we can tell, have been new to the YouTube catfishing community this year, starting 2022. And those are Whisker Seeker Outdoors, Fish Shizzle, and Team Snagging Whiskers. So congratulations to those 3 channels. And Fish Shizzle, that's like my favorite. I love that name. Like I wish I would have come up with that. Are you Fish Shizzle? Let's go Fish Shizzling. I mean, I would say it all the time. I would never stop. And then I would have like 0 subscribers because they'd be like, you need to stop.
I would get you. I would get you.
Yeah, I'm not going to unsub you, Kevin. So.
No. If I was Fish Shizzle, then
yeah.
you would probably.
Oh, okay.
I would say it all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think this next category was the hardest one to pick for the nomination. I know it was because we finalized the nominees today. We went back and forth in chat, and the thumbnail of the year. It's brand new this year, and it's tough to pick because, you know, once you click on a video, the thumbnail disappears, and you can't really sit there and look at it. So you have to go like to their videos page, and either you have to like zoom in on that page, or you have to just sit there and look at it. Now, if you can see it on the TV, it's much better. But it was really hard. Do y'all agree this was a hard selection?
It was a difficult category to pick.
It was very difficult, and we probably missed a lot of great ones. But there wasn't any. I don't think there was any. There was like one fan suggestion, so you know it didn't help. It was really tough, really, really tough. But I think the ones we have are definitely awesome. The people put a lot of work into them and a lot of thought into them. So that's Catfish Weekly, Tide Pig Patrol, Hagen Grubbs Fishing, and Parker Pursuits. And I have pictures of those. Here is the Catfish Weekly. This is the Fish Cathl. How do you say that?
That's a fish cathalon.
Fish cathalon. Fish cathalon. I thought this was awesome. You know, just looks really cool. Looks almost like they're actually, you know, up on the stage.
If you've ever seen Billy Madison, that was where that one come from. So.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got you. Now I see it. All right.
Yeah, you can't unsee it now.
All right, and then you have Hagen Grubbs. He just got these medium action rods, and again the thumbnail's grainy here because I had to crop it, and you know, it's a reproduction of a reproduction. But definitely an awesome action at a rod. As you can see, the rod tip is almost to the water, way down there. But he just got those rods, and something about a bent rod thumbnail just makes you want to click on it. And that's basically how we chose these, the clickability of it. And then a recent one, actually this past weekend, I believe, Baldwin Bash. The clarity on this one's really good. The fonts are awesome. You have the place where they're fishing, and then you have the contestants. And the contestants are like apples and oranges themselves. You know, you got a grown man and then little Caitlin. And little Caitlin looks like she's ready to eat his face off. And then last but not least, Thai Pig Patrol. I mean, the head on that flathead is, and now the head was bigger than the fish, I think. But the thumbnail is awesome. You know, everybody loves a good flathead thumbnail. Because there's such an awesome fish to catch, and you know everybody's always intrigued by flathead. So congratulations to those channels. We're going to move on. Video of the year nominees. This was tough. A lot of great videos out there, but these had very good editing in it. They had, you know, quality fish, just everything you're looking for, or they had some kind of emotional content that really, really made you pull for the main characters. Those are River Certified, Epic Catfish, and Kayak Catfish. We only chose 3. These 3 stuck out And it's funny, we all kind of agreed very quickly on these in the meeting. Now, I know, Amy, you couldn't make that meeting, but you did have a lot of input, and we came up with these very quickly. And I have those queued up, or I can queue those up. Let me get those up here. And feel free to add whatever. If I keep talking, you just tell me shut up. But not that mean. All right, so we have River Certified. We fished 100-foot hole, and everybody loves we dropped our baits in a hole video. All right, here we go. And he was in the Amazon, and they caught this big. What's that? Is that a?
I think that's what a 100-pounder looks like, bud.
Paraiba? No. What's that catfish called?
Amos, that'd be a red tail, wouldn't it?
No, this one isn't a red tail.
Is that not a red tail? What they got down there?
Gosh.
I remember the video. I can't remember what that one was called.
I'm sure someone.
Chat will know. Chat will know.
Nope. What am I? I muted it.
On version of the flathead.
No, it's not a Wells cat. A jowl. That's what it is. Yeah.
That's it.
That's crazy.
Seriously.
And, Spencer, if you watch his videos, Paraiba, that's what it's called. That's what it is. So you see, Spencer's a strong dude. So that catfish is heavy, man. Look at it. But not just for that fish, the whole video. I mean, the editing is just amazing. Paraiba, I don't know. Y'all can go look it up. Jow Epic said so. It's one of them two. But I think Murillo probably knows because, like I said, he's a River certified fanboy. The video is awesome. He did a great job with it. Kayak Catfish, I hooked a sumo-sized flathead. This was also nominated for the Flathead of the Year award. Gooch. Yeah, the Gooch is what I
just read.
Oh, there's Epic with the
baby.
brachioplastoma.
Yeah.
So again, just a great fish.
That's
Justin
what I
always
came
does a
out
good
here,
job
buddy.
talking
That's what I want to get
about his
and I
catch.
got him.
Tells you how he does it, shows you the bait, shows you what he does. If you're looking for a video to teach you how to catch fish like this, he shows you everything. So, and then the last but certainly not least is Epic Catfish. It was actually a live stream. And, live streams aren't typically the best quality, but this was more about the content in the video. And I hate to do this because Tim's in chat, but this was a very emotional moment. Oh, Epic says it appears to be a Paraiba. Paraiba. All right, well. But anyway, get back to the video. This is a very emotional moment because, as we all know, this is after a tragic event happened in Tim's family, and he's got his his youngest son out there, and him and his best friend Sean and his son Connor were catching fish all night, big fish all night long, and then this fish hit, and this was it was the icing on the cake. And at one point, you can even see Sean just look up at the sky and say thank you. But yeah, so that's why this one was selected. And if you haven't watched this, go back and watch it. I think I even put in the comments where the fish tags were. I can't remember. But this was estimated to be over a 100-pound fish. Probably the biggest catfish to be caught on a live stream.
Twerk up the light a little.
And guys, I appreciate your comments about this should have been nominated. This should have been nominated. I just want to say that I'm proud of the nomination team. They did a great job picking videos, and what was nominated was definitely deserving, and what nominated doesn't mean it wasn't deserving. It just wasn't picked. So I'm very proud of them. So, if you want to email me and just say, hey, man, I really feel like this should have been nominated, I'll say I'm sorry I didn't get nominated. We'll talk. If you need to talk to somebody, that's fine. But these people did a great job, and I want to make sure that we definitely keep them built up, because I need people to help me nominate next year, because it's a difficult job to take on yourself. And as Josh and Amy and all them saw, you get a lot of stuff in there.
I'm amazed you were able to do that on your own the past 2 years. And still have hair when you were done.
Yeah, not everybody. Let's put it this way: not everybody is the most honorable and respectful when it comes to nominating people. So it's really tough to do, and I'm thankful for the people who did take it seriously and submit honest, videos that they thought were the best in the category. But we were able to, with 10 of us, we were able to sift out the riffraff and get down to, listen, these people did a great job. And we definitely want to recognize them. And I like what Stan said. If you didn't get nominated, well, we'll try again next year. It's all for fun at the end of the day. We do need to recognize that. There's no money involved and there's nothing like that. So, you get a little medal. Thanks for all the sponsors too. All the sponsors will get recognized. But we're going to keep moving on. So I just wanted to mention that. I saw a couple of those throughout the show, like this should have been nominated, or I only did this, I don't understand why. And, I get it. It does suck sometimes not to be selected. But, we'll be all right. We'll move on. Here we go. Bank Angler. No, I'm sorry. That was Video of the Year. Congratulations, River Certified Epic Catfish and Kayak Catfish. Intro of the Year nominees. This was also a tough one. Very tough. Congratulations, Rock Bottom Cats, Dieter Melhorn Fishing, Terra Fishing, and Epic Catfish for their intros. And I'll cue those up. While I'm doing that, you guys feel free to chime in.
So while you're queuing those up, I do want to go back to what you were saying earlier. Despite any, any doubts, or I think that the entire process, and that's what it's been, is a process. The entire process has, even though if someone is might be disagreeable because they think something should have gotten nominated and it wasn't. Even if that's the case, I don't think anyone can look at any nominee across the board on any category and say that there's one undeserving person.
That's true.
Not one. May not be what you want nominated, but the ones that were nominated, there's not one undeserving individual across the board in any of those categories.
Yep. And thank you for that. Yeah, I agree. Anything you want to add before I move on, Josh?
I was just going to say, the committee went through a lot of different videos and everything. We reviewed a lot of stuff. What you're looking at is what the committee kind of narrowed down to basically the finalist of everything that we looked at. And we took stuff under advisement pretty much the whole process. I'm sure we all had people saying, hey, take a look at this. And I went and took a look at stuff if somebody told me to look for it. So.
Yep. And I'm sorry, I know there's people, I just realized I just switched back over to my StreamYard, and I see people that are on Facebook. Hey, everybody on Facebook. I know it doesn't show up to the YouTube people, and the YouTube people doesn't show up to the Facebook people, but I just wanted to say thank you for coming in, Facebook people. I'm not ignoring you. You can either pick one or the other to go back and forth, and we got like 144 on YouTube, and I think only like 10 on Facebook. So welcome in. I saw Paula Smith was in there, and Bullock Experience, and Justin. So welcome, y'all. All right, next category. We're doing intro of the year. Rock Bottom Cats. Great intro, man. Just beautiful.
You guys check out the footage.
The B-roll is just beautiful. The music is perfect. This video makes me want to go camping right now. All right, there's a little bit more to it, but I'll let y'all go look at that. Awesome camera work. Dieter Melhorn. This is the big catfish on a $30 fishing rod. Not so much for the, don't let the title confuse you. It's not about the catfish. It's about the intro and the video work.
Oh, look at it go. Look at it go. It just got buried. Hey, folks, I'm Dieter Melhorn. If you want to see me catch this fish on this reel, stay tuned. All right, chilly start.
He does a good job laying the B-roll down.
A little bit foggy.
Talking over it.
Damp. Wet.
Beautiful scenery there.
But
it says it's damp and wet, but it still looks nice.
Behind some of that fog, there's some blue sky.
So we also take into account,
reasonable temperatures today.
You know, the information that he's given. He started off the intro. Let me turn it down a little bit.
Part of the lake.
Yeah, he introduced the video with what he was going to do. He's got a name up there. He's at a lake. He's introducing everything. Got some B-roll going. Music in the background. Great job. Great job. All right. The next one is Tara Fishing. And this is Tara's YouTube channel from Fish on Luke. Another great job. Oop, oop, oop. Good music there. Well. This intro kind of shows you where she's at, traveling through it. You got planes involved and water, builds the intrigue. Got to have the Crocs in there. Again, there's more to that intro. Go watch it. Go watch it. And then last but not least is our buddy Tim from Epic Catfish.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Last time on Epic Catfish, Sean and I caught a bunch of monsters on some live shows. I got a tooth knocked out by a catfish. He made a bunch of shorts, and I got a rod ripped off the boat. Epic
I think that was takedown of the year last year. So again, there's more to that intro, guys. Some boat B-roll, some stuff like that. Great intro. Congratulations, y'all. Here's Kelly. All right. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Thanks, y'all, for hanging with me. And if you guys on screen feel like you need to go, I get it. We're 124 in. We're moving fast as we can. Everybody in chat, thank you for hanging in there, guys. Next is the Bank Angler of the Year. Nominees are Danny Stone Outdoors, Slinging Baits, Carp and Catfish, Baits, Tips, Tricks, and Techniques. Mr. Josh, our other Josh. So congratulations, guys. Danny Stone, we already talked about Danny. Slinging Baits was new last year and just been killing it. Doesn't really catch giant catfish, but you know, I call it the regular man's fish, the regular angler's fish. You know, most people can do what he does, and it makes catfishing accessible for people. And then Josh, you know, what can you say? The guy, you know, does like live streams and catches big carp and catfish and just does a good job. All right. Kayak Angler of the Year. And those of you who are just coming in, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it. And again, these are all YouTube awards. We talked about TikTok. We're going to add more TikTok awards in next year just to get cross platforms. But right now, the Golden Whiskers was initially for the YouTube community. But we do have a TikTok award. We'll get to that in a minute. Kayak Angler of the Year nominees are Kayak Catfish, Green Machine Outdoors, and Ryan Board's Blue Collar Life. I'm going to let you guys talk about these. I'm going to take a sip of drink.
So I personally think, and you may disagree with me, but I really think that the kayak catfishing has just went to a whole nother level in 2022. I think it's caught on. It's become more favorable among fans and viewers, and those guys work hard, and it's not easy to do what they do. It's not easy to film on the bank or a boat, but in a kayak and navigate and all that, and they put the hours in. I think that I think all of them are very well deserving. I'm excited to see who comes out of this one. I think that's that's another one of those categories that I'm on the edge of my seat with. That was going to be a tight one.
It's gonna be a tough category also. I
For
mean,
sure.
you watch these guys; they're catching trophy-sized catfish and then handling them in a boat. And I've seen each and every one of them stand up to like weigh fish in this kayak, and owning a kayak.
Or throw a cast net.
Yes, it's like, no, I own a kayak. I don't stand up in the thing. I sit there nervous. So, I mean, they've got my admiration just being able to do that, to be able to stand in a kayak and weigh a fish or throw a net. But no, they really took off with the kayaks. They're doing great. They put in a lot of work, and it's going to be a tough call for the voters on that one.
And Justin's going to be hard to beat. He's won it 2 years in a row. He's kind of like, probably feeling kind of confident. But you never know. Dan puts in a lot of hard work on the James, and Ryan Bortz tore it up this year too.
Yeah.
So it's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. Definitely 3 awesome guys. Put in hard work all the time, and I don't think anybody other than probably them would be upset if any of these guys won. Let's see. Ryan Bortz won quite a few tourneys. Yep. And Catfish said, "I will never hear the end of it."
Never.
All right. So congratulations, fellas. Youth Angler of the Year nominees. So we have added a category to the Youth Angler to involve more youth. Again, trying to step it up each year. Adding a little more as we get more youth anglers. What I want people to understand is there's really not a lot of youth anglers on YouTube. And I'm not talking about having their own channels, but even fishing with their family. They're not well represented. So the ones we have, we definitely have enough for the categories. But as we get more of those youth anglers, and I encourage everyone, whether we don't have kids, but I need to take out my nephews and nieces and things like that. Get those kids out there. If their parents are okay with it, or you're their parents, get them on video. Catching a big fish. Show these people that kids can go out and have a great time, and it doesn't have to be catfish. It can be brim, sturgeon, whatever. Doesn't matter. Bass, green carp, whatever you want to call them. But there was some good nominees, and but these are the ones that were picked this year. Youth Angler is anglers under 11. Under 11. Action Jackson from El Gato Azul. Flathead Luke, he's got his own YouTube channel actually, and Caitlin Dunnigan from The Weekend Angler. And Josh did not vote in this one. He did not have anything to do with this category. So, but how can you not, nominate Caitlin? But 3 awesome kids. And Action Jackson, his dad gives him an opportunity to tear it up every weekend, and he loves it. He loves it. Flathead Luke does a great job, and then Caitlin Dunnigan, definitely on screen a lot. Again, not everybody can be nominated. I'm sorry that you're gone, J-Dog. But, this is who the committee chose. The Junior Angler of the Year. These are anglers that are 11 through 16, if I'm right. 11 through 16.
Mm-hmm.
I think we said that 16 was when you have to get a license or around there. Is that true in most states?
That's pretty much.
Yeah. Junior Angler of the Year nominees are Anna Britt from Bobcat, and I knew I was gonna make a typo. I told Sogo I was gonna make Anna Britt, Bobcat Outdoors, Gabe Dufour, Creole Catfishing, and Evan TV. Evan TV, he doesn't do much catfishing anymore, but he does a lot of other fishing, has his own YouTube channel, and the kid's just very like personable, just makes great content. So congratulations to these young anglers, and next year hopefully we can expand it even more to include more youth anglers. All right, any input on these? Everybody wants to see their kid up there. I know everybody wants to see him up there, but again, 10 people nominated, and this is what we had.
Of everything, these are my two favorite categories. I love seeing the kids get involved.
Right.
If I go out and I don't catch a fish, but Caitlin does, that's a win. That's she has a good time. She wants to be in the boat with me because, I got to be realistic. She's only got a few years left, but Dad is still cool. He wants to hang out with Dad. So, I got to take that for what I can get out of it. So,
yeah.
This is definitely a cool category.
Because you got young ones that fish with you too.
Yeah. And as a viewer, it's awesome, to see the excitement of an adult when they reel in a big fish or hook up with a big fish or even a small fish. But to watch a child or a junior hook up, the excitement that they have as a viewer watching that's even better. Like it's even better to watch a kid get excited than an adult. So
yeah,
at least for me it is. I enjoy it.
When you guys absolutely. I mean, I agree with everything both of y'all just said. And when you go to vote, you can click on like I put their parents or their YouTube channels next to it, so you can go check them out. Well, if you've never heard of these kids before, you can go check them out. All right, Female Angler of the Year was a new award last year, and I believe that was Bex won that one last year.
Mm-hmm.
This year, the nominees are Pontoon Jody, Telly from Hooks and Hammocks, Tara Lindsay from Tara Fishing, and Laura the Explorer. I mean, they all speak for themselves, but do you have anything y'all want to say? Nope. All right, let's move on. Ladies, yeah,
I'm gonna have to jump off here in just a second.
No
I've
problem.
got something I got to run and do, and my computer's almost dead anyway.
I got you.
Hey, these ladies are tough. They're
Yeah, they
fierce.
are.
And don't like every one of them absolutely wholeheartedly deserve to be nominated. They put in the work, they put in the time, with or without Joey's, they're doing it right. And this one's going to be another one of those categories that it's just going to be splitting hairs. I just know it. It's going to be this close on whoever gets voted out of these nominees. I'm anxious to see which one comes up. So
Me too.
Yeah, they're tough.
And I think the word tough is perfect.
They're tough
to describe them.
They're tough.
There's not a bad pick on that list.
Not at all.
All of them fish more than I do, and I'm jealous of all of them.
All right.
But guys, good night. Thank you for having me come on.
Yeah, thanks, Amy.
Love
Thanks
y'all.
for your work. Yep. Angler of the Year nominees. We're going to move on. Bobcat Outdoors, Bob Britt. You got River Certified, that's Spencer Bauer, and Corey Walton from the Flatty Daddies. Great selections. Yep.
These three have had phenomenal years too. There have been some amazing fish caught by all three of them.
Mm-hmm. Corey is, I mean, the name of the channel says it all, but man, he catches some big fish consistently, works really hard, does a good job editing videos. River Certified's been all over the world this year, Spain, to the Amazon, I think twice. Been all over the country, travels to fish, and still finds time to come to a catfish conference and do a podcast. And then Bobcat, I mean, how many 50-pounders have we seen? Like you can't tell the difference between his videos because they all got 50-pounders in the thumbnail.
Yeah, Bobcat's been on fire.
Twisted Tackle Fishing just said Bob has a 50-pound fish for every month of the year. Congratulations, guys. The Guru of the Year. These are people that, like, if you need to know something about catfish, you call them up and ask them, or you check out their channel because they've done a bunch of stuff. And you got Tim Scott, Epic Catfish. You got Dieter Melhorn Fishing, Steve Douglas, and Fishing and Stuff.
You can learn something from every one of their channels.
Mm-hmm. The Catfish Scientist. You got Dieter, who's done a video on just about every topic for fishing, from knots to chicken bait. Steve Douglas is the OG and taught a lot of us how to do what we're doing now. And Fishing and Stuff, any hack you need to know or need to figure out, you just give them a call. So
he's done it.
Educational Channel of the Year definitely kind of goes along with that category. The Weekend Angler, Mr. Josh, was nominated. Muskrat Adventures in Creole, and Dieter Melhorn again. So I can tell you, Josh was nominated by the committee. If you go to Josh's channel, you'll see hundreds of videos about how-tos, installations, hacks, all kinds of stuff, and knot tying, how to use stuff. A great educational channel. I before I even knew who Josh was, I typed in something, maybe it was a knot or something like that, and his channel popped up. So if you're searching for something, in the search bar, and somebody that you're not subscribed to pops up, then that's a good video. Like, YouTube is suggesting that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a great that's a great thing for your channel right there. And then you got Muskrat Adventures in Creole. They just started their new show this year and have been tearing it up, from electronics to maps to trends.
Everything.
Yeah, I mean, everything they can get their hands on. They don't interview too many people unless those people are teaching something. And I think they just did Live Scope yesterday. So great job with those guys. And then Dieter, again, has done a video just about on every subject there is to know about catfishing, and sometimes multiple videos about a subject, and he's updated it. So awesome. Guys, we got about 5 more categories, six or 7 more, sorry. But hang in there. We're getting there. Editor of the Year. This is where you start seeing the larger channels pop up more often because they've been doing it a long time. They've honed their skills. So here we go. Editor of the Year. Nominees are Dieter Melhorn, Fishing and Stuff, The Fishing Magician 2.0, and River Certified. Just go watch any of their videos. If you want a J cut and a B-roll with a voiceover, fade in, fades out, music, anything you can want to do with editing, these guys can do it. Camera angles. Dieter does multiple camera angles on his shows. Fishing and Stuff is, the editing is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
With that little talking bait to, showing underwater footage. Magician the same way. River Certified. He edits like 3 to 5 videos a week. So they're killing it. Sound design. Slinging Baits. Dieter Melhorn and Jim's Catfishing and Gear. You want to go first?
This was another category that was hard to pick somebody for. There is a lot of you can have some really good videos. You can catch 100-pound fish, but if the sound isn't there, it loses something. And I hate that, but it does. And we really sat there and tried to pick out the ones that consistently had very, very good sound design, and you weren't
sound design includes sound effects, a background track, intro music, outro music. Not only that, but just clear sound. Like, how many videos fishing videos, if you watch, where all you hear is the wind, or you can barely hear the main character in the video. So all that factors in, and just great channel. Jim's Catfishing and Gear. If you guys don't recognize it, he just changed his name from Fishing and Gear. That's Fishing and Gear. Jimmy from Santee Cooper, right down here. He's got all the rock intros and everything like that. So definitely pays attention to his music. Cinematographer of the Year. This is a category I kind of want to explain a little bit. Cinematography is taking all of these elements that we've just talked about and putting them all together for a complete package. So the video has, the music, the high quality HD video, sound, background music, effects, the even stuff as simple as the little, Dieter Melhorn or Kevin Lakin or Josh Dunnigan on the bottom, just to say who they are or whatever. So cinematography is all of that put together into one video, but it's not just one video. It's consistent across the board. You look at their videos and when you click on this person's video, what you're going to get, and it's going to be high quality all the time. And that also involves the editing with the cuts and the camera angles and everything. So we feel like these people, and it's the same names you've heard in the past few categories. Fishing and Stuff, Dieter Melhorn, River Certified. These guys are killing it with the cinematography. They tell a story. All that together tells a story about what they're doing or leads to the information they're trying to give. This is my favorite category. Other than the youth angler, this is my favorite category. It's the Subscriber of the Year. And this was a tough one because all of us had some of our own subscribers that support us differently than others. But once we got to talking and seeing each other's nominees, we kind of put common threads to people who support the community as a whole, which is what was really tough, because we can't look at, this person just supports me a lot, but you don't see them, you don't see them in other channels. These people, for the most part, comment on videos all the time, are participating in live chats, are part of the community, but not necessarily YouTubers. So here we go. Subscribers of the Year are Uncle Jeep, Michael Murillo, and G Style. So congratulations. And I don't think any of us know G Style's real name. So it always goes by G Style.
Just G Style.
Just G Style. But Jeep, he'll be trolling everybody in everybody's chat. Mike Murillo is either listening all the time, and he'll put in one comment there, like you're halfway through, but it'll be a comment about the thing you said in the first 5 minutes. And then G Style, you just see them in the chats everywhere. Any more comments? Jeep,
Uncle Jeep, there he is.
Jeep just put question marks everywhere. I think the only one I hadn't seen in there tonight is G Style, but he might be listening. But three great people that are always supporting us, and so thank you guys. Congratulations. All right, this is our. We have 3 more awards. Uncle Jeep, beep beep. That's right. TikTok Creator of the Year. This was added just last week, and I wanted to add this, and everybody in the nomination committee pretty much agreed with me. This is kind of a way to start a transition to. Now I don't do TikTok, and I don't think Josh does either, but
not very much.
Yeah, so it's a transition to get all platforms, like just content, recognized. And maybe in the future we'll have all content recognized, like with the different awards, like TikTok, Facebook, whatever's next, or whatever it may be. And we wanted to make sure that we at least recognize those individuals in our community who have just been killing it on the TikTok platform, and taking our love of catfishing to people that we would never otherwise reach. So there's G Style.
There he is.
G Style. See, all three of them are in here. See that? I mean, there we go. We did a great job nominating them. The TikTok creators of the year. We have 4 that the committee has chosen, and they are Has Life, Chunky Cats Fishing, Ernie the Hog Snatcher, and JR Fishing. Congratulations. All of them have been doing a great job over there. I don't think that JR was ever on YouTube, or he does have a YouTube channel, but I know Chunky Cats and Has started on YouTube and went over there. So congratulations, guys. And much luck in the category and continued success over there. You guys are killing it. So that's the TikTok award. And then next year we'll have discussions about moving into, finding more ways to include TikTok in there. But we got 2 more awards, and these are 2 of the big ones. We have the Creator of the Year. So this is another tough one. These creators have the best thing I can say, the easiest way I can explain this is that the Creator of the Year is consistently excellent. And that means, like, not only are they making great content, but they're making great content every week, all the time. And we have 4 on here, and one of them is Josh. Congratulations, Josh. But Creator of the Year, and Josh is like, I don't want that on there. But
that one surprised me. So.
Yeah, but the committee decided, and there was even some fan suggestions, I think. The River Certified, Bobcat Outdoors. And the reason, and I'll tell you the reason why the committee chose the Weekend Angler for this. Short Tip Saturdays have been going on for how long?
Going on about 3 years now.
Consistent. Then you've added in, your personality on Catfish Weekly. You've done lots of tournaments. You're consistently excellent. So that's why you were nominated. So you can shake your head all you want.
It's definitely an honor to be considered in that list right there. So those are some excellent creators right there.
Fish and Magician has just been killing it. And then the man moved from one coast to the next. And then, he's just doing a great job. Multi-species fishing and still keeping the catfish alive over there. Bobcat Outdoors, we talked a lot about Bob every week, 50-pounder every week. River Certified, we don't need to say anymore. The man is just tearing it up. I'm surprised he hasn't won any before. Thank you guys for the super chats. I saw I'm looking at chat on my phone, but I saw, I think, Jeremy 99 cents. Thank you so much. Two Stands Fishing, great show. Thank you. Brian B, we got one more award, guys. Brian B. Catfish, $19.99. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, I think people are ready to go, man. So we got one more award. Hey, I've done this in under 2 hours. I think that's pretty good.
That's impressive.
That's pretty good. All right. The last one is a new one. It's called the Hall of Fame Award, and I can already tell you that this is the Legend Award reimagined. So there may or may not be some former Legend Award winners that are inducted into this. I hate to spoil the surprise for them, but I mean, you kind of already won. But the Hall of Fame nominees. Thank you, Wayne, for the $5 super chat. And there's Has Life. Has, congratulations. You were just nominated for the TikToker of the Year award. Congratulations. Thank you, Wayne, for that $5 super chat. But here are the nominees for that, guys. I got to find it again. Hall of Fame nominees are Luke Nichols of Catfish and Carp, Tim Scott, Epic Catfish, and Chris Souders. All fantastic people. And I'll kind of go through, and then you can add in too if you want. Luke Nichols, pretty much a lot of the ideas for catfishing have come from Luke Nichols. People have repeated a lot of stuff he's done, but he kind of paved the way. even after Steve and Chris Flores started it, he took it and just went to the next level. And they'll tell you that too. I've had many conversations with them. But Luke is just taking it on to another level. And then they even created another channel that further expanded the outdoors. But Luke, definitely deserves to be up there. I know he doesn't do too much on the Catfish and Carp channel anymore, but this is a Hall of Fame. So this is about people who have kind of paid their dues and given a lot to the catfishing community over the years. Tim Scott was in Catfishing Guide, magazine editor, writer. Definitely contributed tons to the catfish community. Went away, took care of his family, came back, and has just come back on the scene full force. He's catfish scientist. I mean, just again, another guy, salt of the earth, do anything for you and for the community. And then Chris Souders, he's probably a little bit of everything. Tournament angler, YouTuber, speaker, teacher, guide, kayaker. I mean, he's what hasn't he done, Josh?
There's not much, and he's one that we've run into Chris out at Bass Pro Shops one time and stood there talking for well over an hour with Caitlin trying to crawl all over Chris and hang on him and everything else, and him just standing there. We were talking catfish until it was about the time that Christina was going to drag me out of the store. But all around good guy, and very, very knowledgeable when it comes to catfishing. He's wants to share that knowledge that he has. So
yeah, definitely all those guys really contributed a lot, and it's kind of easy to pick. And there was some names that we were wanting to nominate, but these three stuck out over the rest. So that's why they were picked. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to do this right quick, and then we'll be done. I do want to plug Brian B's River Wars tournament is this Saturday. You'll see the Cooper River battle the Potomac River and destroy them. Brian, hopefully Brian B doesn't pee to bed on Friday night before the tournament. But that's actually going to be on Two Stands channel. So check that out. It's going to be at 8 a.m. Eastern time on Two Stands Fishing. Another thing, next Wednesday is our knot tying tournament. I got 6 awesome contestants. Amy was up here. But yeah, we prayed for Ace in the beginning there, Aaron, but thank you for reminding us. Yeah, it's sad news. But make sure you tune in for that. And if you I still have some spots open. If you want to get in on it, you just got to let me know before Friday so I can send you out the hook and the line. Last thing is if you look in the description, the 3rd annual Golden Whiskers Awards voting form is in there, and I'm going to show you what it looks like right here. It's green. But you cannot skip a category, guys. So if you don't know who to vote for, you'll just have to come back to it later. But it won't let you move on. And the reason I do that every year is because people will just vote for, one person, and then they'll leave the whole form blank. And I know, do we really want them to vote for everybody? And I think, yes. I think if you're going to take the time to vote, I think you should take it seriously. And that's why you'll see I put the links to every single channel on here. Every single video, every single channel. So you can click on it and watch it. You don't have to watch a lot of it, or you can just click whoever the name you like the most. But I'm going to officially open that right now. There you go, guys. It is open. We are accepting votes. So good luck to everybody.
thank you again for the nomination committee, Josh. Thank you so much.
It was honored to be picked for the committee.
Mm-hmm. And anybody interested on being on the committee next year, we will open up that discussion after the Catfish Conference in February. So I'm sure there's some people that want to rotate. It's a lot of work. So maybe some people want to rotate off. If you want to rotate on, you can just email me after the Catfish Conference, and we'll get there. But again, prayers for Ace, and I'll do another prayer here at the end. But that's it, guys. Good luck to everybody who's nominated. Go ahead.
One more thing before you finish.
All right.
For the people that are just hopping in, maybe caught it here towards the end, they have to have that voting form in by a certain day, right?
February 1st. After February 1st, the voting stops. So you got a little less than a month.
So just like Illinois, vote early, vote often.
And I will share that to my Facebook page. But I know a lot of people don't have Facebook, so it's right here in the description. I'll also share it to my community page, and I'm sure everybody that has a community page will do that too. But get out there and vote. You can only vote once. Another thing I'll say is, don't make fake names and repeat emails or different emails. And just keep it honorable is all I'm asking. Those of you who are political, really don't like the thought of voter fraud, and I don't really like it either for the Golden Whiskers. So let's keep it honorable. Really think about your selections. Vote once, and I appreciate all of you. All right. Any last words before I go to prayer, Josh?
I think we're good. Thank you for all your hard work, Kevin.
Oh yeah, no, I enjoy it, man. It's an honor to do it. I just hate that I can't make everyone happy, and I know there's some people in chat that have left or came and come back, hit the thumbs down because they didn't get nominated, and I just, I still love you and whoever you are, and no hard feelings. Hopefully, they don't have any hard feelings against the committee, but that's also tough. So consider that if you want to be a part of the committee. People may not like you very much.
Yeah. Got to have a little bit of thick skin, probably.
Yeah, you got to have a backbone. Yep. All right, here we go. Heavenly Father, we just thank you for I thank you for this committee that worked so hard to pick all these candidates. I thank you for all the creators that made content for us to watch and enjoy. But I thank you the most for giving us the opportunity to do that, providing us with the resources and the ability. And we take for granted sometimes what we're able to do that others don't even think about because they're worried about what they're going to eat the next day. But Lord, I just thank you for that. I just pray for goodwill towards everyone and good spirits. And I also pray for Ace and his family, Lord. I pray that he's with you now. And I just pray for his family that during this time of mourning that they would turn to you for healing and be with each other. And I pray that everyone around them will surround them with love and support. And, it's just a tough time, Lord. But we know that you're with us and you do things for your plan. We just thank you for that. It's in your name we pray. Amen. Amen. All right, everybody. Make sure I didn't miss it. Miss Bobcat, thank you, buddy. $10 super chat. Appreciate you. And congratulations, Bobcat. But y'all, thank you so much for being here tonight. Until next time, happy fishing.
Have a great week.